Okay, yeah, sitting. I hate sitting here, man. It's quit raining. Waiting for the road to dry up a little bit. If you look, you can see there's still puddles everywhere. And we've all seen that guy that has like that stripe up his back. And I hate being that guy. That's like the most uncomfortable thing to feel dirty road water going down your butt crack. So I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer. I might go get me and Hound Dog something a little warmer, a warm meal today. I don't know. We had tuna wrap for breakfast / lunch, and man, it was good. I bought some tortillas, like a brand I'd never seen before, at like a Big Lots, just like on a whim. And dude, best. I'm not a flour tortilla guy to begin with, but these were like paper thin, super smooth. I don't know. Somebody's grandma did a good job. Anyway, I hope I find that brand again someday, because like I said, I'm not a flour tortilla guy. I'm a corn tortilla guy, and I like my tortillas hot. And anyway, they were really, really good, really, really smooth, textured, and super thin. I like them really thin. I don't like the thick. Sometimes I like the thick ones. It depends on what I'm eating. But for a tuna wrap, the really thin, smooth ones are the bomb. So anyway, that is the weather that went over today, I think. I hope that's not coming my way, because it's really dark. Right back there. I think I'm headed that way, which is a lot lighter, although I do see some darkness out that way. But the weather is coming from the west. It's actually coming from the south. It's rolling into a system from the west, but the rain itself is kind of training up north. It looks just like a typical low, man, big swirl going in a circle. So anyway, we're sitting like in the middle of it. There's I got rain all around me, but hopefully, man, if I move at the same speed as the storm, I'll stay in that little kind of like blank space in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and move at night tonight. I think I have a good shoulder. I think I have gonna have decent traffic. It's cold and it's wet. People don't want to go outside, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll tonight, because tomorrow is going to be all toasty and warm. Probably not, but it'll be sunny. You can make yourself toasty and warm as long as you have sun, right? Spent the night here at a Dollar General. At some point, somebody came by and unplugged me. I don't know if they were like rolling a dolly out and didn't want to roll over the cord, or what the deal was, but I don't know. I might plug it in just for a few minutes to warm Hound Dog up. She's like the uncontrollable shake. She's shaking like an alcoholic on a long weekend without a trip to the liquor store. Anyway, I felt bad for her, because she's just like, last night, man. I brought a lot of towels, because towels are useful for a whole lot of different things. And I don't know. I guess it's from my detail shop days. It's hard to throw them away, but I threw away all those towels. I don't know if y'all can see down there. I had like a cord situated in a way where it became like the runway for some water running down. So I actually got a little bit of water in the trailer despite all the improvements. My fault. Didn't close everything right. And because I had a cord running out the back. And didn't do a good job of putting a drip loop in it. Should have put a drip loop in it so that the water would drip before it got to the trailer. Did not do that. The bike sat in the rain. It was like a really light rain, and I just kind of tilted it to where I knew nothing would get down in the battery. And it hasn't, like I said, the sun hasn't come out, so it hasn't really warmed up enough to dry things off. I'm gonna take what towels I have left and dry the seat off, and yeah, I'm full of gas. I'm loving the repairs on the trailer. It was nice to have a good, strong, sturdy kickstand for the night. I bought a new rug for the inside. There's a lot of like dust and just gravel and stuff that kept collecting, and it was hard to keep out. And I just think it would be easier to do a rug and maybe shake a rug out every now and then. Plus, it was more comfortable for my back, and will hold the heat a little better than laying on just plywood. Trying to think, anything else to add for today? Oh, I did some averages today. So my average movement per day, like total, from the time I left is 20.17 miles a day. That counts all the days that I sat in for the weather. It counts a couple days where I sat, like for Sunday church. I stopped for church 3 times now, and stayed a couple days in Electra, Texas for some trailer improvements, and one day in well, it ended up being 2 days. I stayed one day to do the welding on the frame for the trailer, and the guy who did the welding really wanted me to go to their men's morning meeting the next day, so I stayed for that and then took off afterwards. So my average could probably be a lot better. I was, hoping at least 50 miles a day, and I'm not even getting that on the days I move. So the days I move, I did that average, and it is 38.666666 something. Anyway, so I'm hoping to really bring that up, man, with some good weather coming up. I'm looking at the forecast, and for where I'm at, that's the thing, is you look at the forecast days out, but you can only see where you're at. It's not like you can do extended forecast based on where you think you'll be. It's kind of hard to tell. So anyway, it looks like I'm going to have some sun. I will be headed towards the weather to the west, but it's looking like the weather is going to like it's going to give me a window to really get some miles behind me. Rearranged the trailer yesterday, got a lot more space, a lot more room, threw some stuff out, lost some weight. Rearranged my food stock so I knew what I had. It's still got a lot of boil and eat food left, thank God. Running shorter on cash. You have what you have, and God supplies. So anyway, a lot less warm meals and a lot less like hot dogs and burgers, and a lot more ramen in my future. Ramen and oatmeal. So anyway, looking forward to the next McDonald's. I have a couple of those Monopoly, well, they don't call it Monopoly anymore, whatever it is. I have some game tokens where I won some breakfast sandwiches, so I'm hoping to have some McDonald's breakfast a couple times. I'll be a good sport, and I'll buy something to go with it. But started getting the text messages for the phone, so if I disappear, don't worry. I just ran out of internet a long time ago, but I have an unlimited plan. They just throttled me back, so it takes me a lot longer to upload my videos, and I don't get to watch videos anymore, which might be a good thing. Might put more miles on my dailies. So anyway, love you guys. Keep me in your prayers, especially tonight. I'm not a big fan of traveling at night, but it really helps me to bring up my averages, because at night I get a lot less harassment, a lot less questions. I say harassment. I like talking, and it doesn't bother me when people want to look in the trailer and ask me questions. So, anyway, I'm gonna refill my drink. I got about half a soda left. I don't want to leave town with half a soda, so I'm gonna refill that one. Refill Sophie's canteen as well. She drank a lot of water last night. I think we turned on the heater for a little bit. I think the heater dries her out or something, because she drank she drank her whole canteen. So I'm gonna have to refill her canteen, and I keep I don't know, I've collected about half a case of water, of like half-liter bottles, 16-ounce bottles. Maybe not half a case, but I don't know, 5 or 6 of them. So anyway, so we always have emergency water, don't worry. But I do refill her canteen when I get a chance. I try to keep that thing full, so that we don't use up all of that, plastic bottle water. I don't know why. It's not any better. I don't know what the deal is. It's probably tap water anyway. But I don't know. It just feels, it's always nice to have like different caches. But the other thing to remember is that's weight you carry. Yesterday on the highway, some of the hills were brutal, so I dumped out my shower water. So, I always look at that water as a ballast anyway. So I dumped my ballast yesterday on the highway. I wonder what people thought as they saw me just standing there spraying water, and onto the road. getting ready to head out here in about an hour or so. And the Frito-Lay guy parked next to me and was stacking his chips on his cart, man. And there was a Cheeto bag just calling out to me. So I was thinking about grabbing some Cheetos just for a snack at the next stop. Trying to think if there's anything else. I think we're pretty well covered. Sophie's not loving this spot. There's a couple things she does like. There's a hole over here. I don't know what. I'm in Amarillo. I'm on like the north side of Amarillo, a little bit north of town. And I don't know if you can see that hole. But whatever's in that hole, Sophie wants it bad. I've had to drag her away from it several times. And there's another hole like it in the next yard when we went over there to use the bathroom. And she did her crazy dance all over the hole. So there must be something good in there, something she really wants. I kept waiting for her to pull a rattlesnake out or something. But I didn't want her getting her feet all dirty on my new rug, man. So we're headed out. You guys keep us in your prayers and have a good night.